as a foreigner, if I think it's racism, then I think that should be considered as racism, not by the people who say that.
Dit is Max, een vriend van mij uit Nederland. We zochten hem op in een van mijn favoriete steden, Den Haag. De stad waar ik zelf heb gewoond en die wordt beschouwd als de politieke hoofdstad van Nederland.
I've been to Korea 3 times.
3 times?
And I've been with my girlfriend also for 3 years, so basically every year one time.
Okay.
I really enjoy going there, so good times.
Ja. En Max heeft, net als ik, een relatie met de Zuid-Koreaanse. Na haar studie is zijn vriendin Beau gaan werken bij de ING-bank. Een prima baantje dus.
She's working at a bank as a data analyst. Since April this year, she first studied here in the Netherlands at a technical university, and now she's found a job.
Was it easy to find a job for her?
I think she was looking for a pretty long while she was still studying, and it was a little bit harder. But I think once she graduated, it took like a couple of months. Yeah.
Faster than an average Dutch to find a job.
So.
We're coming out. How did you get to know your girlfriend?
Such a classic romantic love story.
Tinder?
No, not Tinder. Actually, so I work as a video and photography person.
Yeah.
And the company I work for does a lot of photos for like this university where my girlfriend is, used to be. And at some point, they needed photos for like this book to promote the university.
Yeah.
And then my company was asked to take the photos, and then I took a lot of photos of different people, including my girlfriend, and then we hit it off, you know.
She's like, oh, who's that sexy photographer? I wanna take some private pictures of him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And from one thing came another, and now we're living together, you know.
Dus wat gaan we zo Koreaans eten?
Ja, waarschijnlijk.
Weet je hoe het heet in het Koreaans?
Het is gewoon die army stew.
Oh, Buddha chicken?
Denk je.
Maar hoe bevalt het leven hier eigenlijk als Zuid-Koreaanse bewoner? So, good thing is they have kimchi. Ik heb verschillende verhalen gehoord, vooral positief. The Buddha chicken without gochujang.
We have ramen and kimchi, and if you put sausage, then just no problem.
Maar er is altijd één woord die toch wordt benoemd. Racisme. Wow, cool place. What a lovely home.
Thank you.
I don't really know, but everywhere I go, I see somebody else. I wanna know what it is that you believe independent. We can be friends, maybe you can show me something new.
너나 잘해.
Just take care of your own business.
Yeah, exactly.
They say a few words of what? 너나 잘해.
너나 잘해.
Okay. How was the Netherlands for you?
For me, I love it. I mean, because now I'm working, I think that's the best part. I work in a really big firm, so there is inevitably there is a hierarchy, but I don't think it's anything close to Korean hierarchies. I feel more free in Netherlands because I think people have more, you know, mind space and they have their own better, I don't know, life quality. Maybe that's why they're less stressful.
Yeah, do you think that's the reason?
Oh yeah, I think so. Because first of all, they don't have to worry about they're gonna be out on the street when they don't have a job, something like that. And also comparing to Korea, in Netherlands, the stress that comes out from lack of money is less. Like you don't feel as desperate. Yeah, even when I was in my poorest state, like when I was a student, I have to spend, I don't know, like 50 euro per week. I didn't feel that I'm the class of the society that should be ignored, like something like that.
You felt just as equal with any other role.
As considered as like those people who have more money, you know?
But you're still Korean, so are there any cultural obstacles in the lands? Because we are so open that it might be have the opposite effect, you know, that it becomes.
But like I think the fact that Dutch people think they are really open sometimes is a backlash for foreigners like me. They think they're really open and equal and they're not non-racist. Even when they say something racist, they think they are not racist. It's like, yeah, we are so open people.
So we just talk about
equal.
it. Yes, that's why we're
Dutch people never say something like that. It's something that I said is like just a joke. It's not racism. You should understand like those kind of attitude. But I mean, as a foreigner, if I think it's racism, then I think that should be considered as racism, not by the people who say that, you know. So you should think how it would sound to like black people, Asian people, Hispanic people, not like how you conceive it.
I had one incident with Huya in the north.
Yeah.
And somebody said like, oh, what is those fucking Chinese doing here?
Oh really?
Yeah, it was a primary school student, I think.
Yeah.
So I said something, and the teacher was like, he didn't say anything to me because I was really angry. I said, what the hell are you saying? Like, are all Asians Chinese? But so there's a song when it's somebody's birthday in primary school. We sing like Hanky Panky Shanghai. Maybe Max remembers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So embarrassing.
At that time, I was like, okay, this is so normal, right? To do the eye gesture when you talk about Asians. I'm not sure if it's still in primary school. Wasn't my time.
I also experienced some with like Dutch kids, usually like teenage. Some girls were passing by with bicycles, and then they say something like, I don't know, ni hao, and then that happens. I think not that rare. I'm always with him. That's why.
That's what we always say. It's like, oh, now it doesn't happen because you're walking next to me.
I went to festival alone. So many people just say ni hao or konnichiwa.
Really?
Yeah, it was just
insane.
At the festival, I didn't expect it. Usually those are the more like free-minded.
So I really think
young people.
Happen more.
That's the problem, right? Like they think they're free-minded and they think it's fine to make a joke.
Fine, or they think it's funny, or
they're like, oh, I'm just trying to be friendly.
Yeah.
You know?
Or connect with Chinese, and
yeah.
She's not Chinese.
Because I think most people who are racist are not being genuinely hating Asian people or genuinely hating black people, but it's like the feeling that you can make them to a joke, you know?
Yeah. I think the risky part of this whole thing is that we can also accept racism towards ourselves. We make the joke and we think it's fine because we can
Westerners.
Westerners.
Yeah.
I mean, Westerners. Because we think we can also deal with the joke when it comes to us.
Oh.
So we think, okay, then it's fine to give it away. Do you think it's a reason not to go to the Netherlands as a traveler, for example?
I mean, it's definitely not more racist than France or southern part of Europe. It's definitely less racist. You can't say it's 100% not. And I don't think in Europe there is no country that is 100% racism free to especially Asian people.
Why racism is on the table? Because like the world is getting too small, like mixing culture everywhere.
That's true.
Yeah, and the world is getting like mixing together.
Yeah.
So that's why the racism topic is always on the table and like becoming more a thing.
Het was een goed gesprek over de soms realiteit waar Beau en Guya mee te maken hebben. Wat voor de een als onschuldig wordt beschouwd, is niet automatisch ook onschuldig voor de ander. Met andere woorden, als iets niet racistisch wordt bedoeld, wil niet zeggen dat het ook niet racistisch is. We hoeven natuurlijk niet hals over kop te veranderen. Nee, dat komt met de nieuwe generaties wel en een steeds kleinere wereld. Maar we kunnen wel ons best doen om ons beter te verplaatsen in een andere. Dat is wat ik heb geleerd vandaag. Bedankt voor het kijken en tot volgende keer. Houdoe.